like small restaurants, please, if you use Sarawakian pepper, just write it down. Why do you always write, let's say wine from where, grapes from where, but then never one Sarawakian black pepper? I've never seen before.
We are not proud with our product.
Yeah, we're never proud.
Back to where we were saying like we were Malaysians, right? Is always take note that we should protect ourselves. Don't be too welcoming in like, oh, who is coming? Yeah, we're making a call to Washington. Oh, presidency is coming to visit us.
Have more confidence in ourselves.
Yeah, don't be like, oh, yeah, you know, we are useless. No. The reason why they are actually targeting us is because we are actually the ASEAN chairman,
and we have a lot
country.
of natural resources.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Very valuable ones. Like our wood is also very expensive, very good quality ones. Meranti and all that. Then after that, we have oil. We have natural gas.
Rubber.
Rubber.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, they sort of got mistaken or did. Okay, how about, okay, I should put it this way.
No, wait. You remember we were watching a Michelin star restaurant video in Milan, and then they were introducing this dish, right?
I was just gonna say this as well. Yeah.
They were introducing this dish, and they were talking about the ingredients, okay? So suddenly there's Sarawakian pepper.
Sarawak black pepper.
Sarawak black pepper. So okay, yes, we know Sarawak is known for black pepper, but it's not being
publicized
enough.
Yeah.
But actually a lot of other people know, you know. Just that in Malaysia itself, we don't boast of our own
exports.
Our own products.
Yes. We don't.
Enough. Yeah, it's never like proudly made in Malaysia, you know. Hey, this is our Sarawakian pepper. We must buy pepper from Sarawak. I don't think we have any awareness on that.
No, we don't have.
I mean, I have. I actually go to those stores, be it Jar Grocer or Aeon or whatever, right? I actually look at, if they say Sarawakian black pepper, I will buy one. Because I know that is, we've also learned from sejarah before, right?
We are the sort of like...
Or geography.
Because we, after, going into business and what, only I realized that we have a lot of factories that are exporting goods to other countries, but they are actually very low-key one.
Yeah, even
they don't
our furnitures.
Yeah.
You see? Why is it always Italian furniture or what? Malaysian furnitures are very well known also.
When you say Malaysia wood, in other countries, right, they'll be like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
But we are very bad at marketing, our country.
Yeah, we are very
bad at marketing. That's why I feel that we have a lot of talents, a lot of good businesses, good export items and all this, but it's not being known. It's not being known. So that's why just be confident in yourself. And the reason why US and China is coming over, you just see from this perspective. Our tariffs are third lowest. First is Singapore, second is Philippines, if not mistaken. Lowest price. I think
the first round of announcement.
The first
round. Because
round.
now it's across 10%.
Confirmed already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Except for China.
Except for China. Okay.
I think so lah.
I never heard of this news, but maybe you can verify later lah. Because
yeah.
I think it's 90 days they stop it and
then across is 10%.
10%, okay.
I think so. Yeah.
So our labor cost here, it's not exactly very high yet. And the same concept, because locals, we are not willing to work in factories. That's why we have foreign imports from Bangladesh, from Pakistan, or whatever, Myanmar. So their labor cost is slightly lower, and that makes us actually a manufacturing country. Yeah, so we just have to be confident that a lot of countries there will plan to set up factories here in Malaysia because we are also multilingual. And yeah, we are actually sort of like an international hub kind of thing in terms of import and exports.
And we're not as expensive as Singapore yet.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of potential.
And we have a lot of land.
Yeah, we have a lot of land. So, and I don't understand one thing also. Why do developers in KL always build such small size? We have a lot of land still, come on.
Oh, that is like such a detour suddenly
because,
from the topic.
Because right, when I see some ID concepts, let's say from Singapore, it's always their unit
Australia,
is always big one, you know. Australia also. And they're so developed. Our economy is not as developed, and You know, the prices are not as high as theirs. But then we're living in some pigeonhole,
yeah.
pigeonhole, you know. I don't know why. For
And
what?
a lot of our houses we cannot hack.
Ah,
We have very few customization, and with very few customization in walls, it also means it limits ideas. It limits us to be creative.
yeah.
Actually, that is something that's why I feel that our interior designing industry scene is very stagnant. It's not that they cannot do. I believe that they can do. It's just that they cannot do in condos like this.
That's why if you see those landed, if they hack everything and rebuild, right? Actually, it's very nice one, and they make it to international scene one, you know.
Yeah.
Not to complain now, okay?
We're not complaining. I think we all want Malaysia to be good.
Yeah, and we need to be proud as Malaysians. Like really be proud, not just food. Don't always talk about food only.
Stop. Food.
Stop fighting over food. We need to fight over everything.
Yeah. Be more kiasu a bit. Kiasu a bit. Don't just say food, curry puff is mine, nasi lemak is mine, bateh is mine. Bateh is clothes, okay?
Yeah.
Now, don't say everything's mine. Just say something prouder. Just be more proud
like
with
Sarawak, you know,
pepper.
it's really ours. Then it's
you
just boast. Like small restaurants, please, if you use Sarawakian pepper, you just write it down. Yeah. Why do you always write let's say wine from where, grapes from where, but then never one Sarawakian black pepper? I've never seen before.
We are not proud with our products.
Yeah, we're never proud.
We are not proud. I think that is the main thing.
Locally grown, you know. That's why I think the grocery store Cura is very good, because they emphasize a lot on locally sourced produce and products. They actually, I think the entire supermarket is based off of that ideology. So we need to really support local more and really just stop thinking that Malaysian products are not quality and other countries' product is always better.
I think it's a two-way thing. Like consumers have to stop thinking, and businesses have to stop scamming customers. Don't scheme on quality. If you want to earn fast money and do proper business, might as well you don't do.
Yeah.
You go and do other scams lah. Okay?
Buy Toto.
Yeah, buy Toto better lah. You just if you want to do business, you just do quality business, give quality items, slowly build your profile up. And I believe in Chinese they say 皇天不负苦心人. I believe one day, you know, there are people, customers that will slowly come to your shop. Your business profile will start building up. Don't kanchiong. I understand lah, like we see social media, everyone is just flaunting their wealth or showing how much revenue that they are doing or showing what cars they buy and whatnot. But those are unnecessary when it comes to life. Those are not really that important. Those are maybe third or fourth in priority.
And we actually noticed that the businesses that really stood the test of time, right, are those businesses that really don't scheme on quality and they price the things, just everything at a balance. You know, they price the things right. So consumers perceive your price is, you know, should be like this, and you really price it like this, and your quality is there. So then you can go on long enough. You can build a legacy. Because a lot of people, I'm very shocked lah, to be honest, when I, you know, entered this industry. I heard someone saying this philosophy of doing business whereby it's 捞一笔.
捞一笔.
Like
捞一笔. You know what 捞一笔? Comment down below if you know what is 捞一笔.
That's very wrong. It's basically you just think of.
I just think of earning a pot of gold from this business or from you.
Fast.
Then I'll chow already. Then I'll do another business.
Like, you know what? Like those last time, SS15, can they open one?
奶茶街, like those milk tea
store,
bubble tea shop. Yeah.
The alley started from the alley first. Then after that, all copy. Because why? We follow the Chinese mindset of 抄袭并超越. So this is the reality of Malaysia, where China influence.
China influence is one thing. It can be good, but it makes us very lazy. It makes us very lazy, as in I just follow this shop, what they're doing, I follow. Because they can achieve 10 million revenue, I definitely can achieve 7, 8 ma.
I don't think it's good though. Because we are multilingual, right? Why do you have to skew towards one side? Like, just like that time I called to some admin, official business.
We can't say.
Big company, okay? I called to some admin. The admin is a Chinese. She didn't know what I was saying. I was speaking in simple English.
Mm.
So then Dylan advised me to get things done faster and easier next time, right? I just speak in Mandarin straight away when I know it's a Chinese. So I'm like, since when the official language is Chinese? I mean, why? I mean, I'm not living in China, I'm not living in, why do I have to? The official language is Malay. In a way, the society, the official language is Malay. To accommodate to other races, if let's say you're not that good in Malay, the next language is English.
Yeah.
Since when is Chinese? Chinese is when you speak with friends, family, fine. Okay? Don't make
Your
it
mother tongue lah. That's your mother tongue.
How can my mother tongue be the official? It doesn't happen in Singapore. How come it's happening in KL? That's why I'm saying it's too China influence already. Stop. And then everywhere I go, people are talking about 小红书 lah. No longer Instagram, TikTok, no, Douyin and 小红书. But then when we go Singapore, they are talking about, they're speaking in English, then they're talking about Facebook, Instagram, the news and everything.
But of course, I just want to make it clear that we are not like siding Singapore or what. It's just that
there's a reason why they are more developed than us.
Yeah. People can do it. They're a small country, they can do. Yes, they can do, but it doesn't mean that they will confirm succeed. What? So definitely there's always something that make them succeed. And don't blame on our government don't.
No. Actually the government is doing a very good job already. This Madani government is actually doing a good job. Okay? Of course everyone will have his flaws.
Yeah.
But you cannot nitpick on everything. Stop complaining on the government and everything.
No, if they are complaining on our government, which means they are not looking at the global news. They are not looking at how Europe countries, how their government is doing policies. How, like US, we all know how a lot of Europe countries, their policy sucks, man. And then because we have subsidized houses, like so many things.
But healthcare not subsidized, education not subsidized.
Yeah, but our education is actually near to zero if you go to government. Okay, you go government.
Yeah, of
healthcare
course,
also you can go to government.
Of course, got people will, they will debate the quota and everything
then,
very hard to get in, right? Yeah, but if you want a lesson on the.
Okay, I want to talk about that. If you want to talk about our quota, right? Okay, you can say matriculation, you can say JPA. I don't know whether it's still relevant. JPA or MARA, all these are all a lot of boomy quotas, right? But if you really want to go by government, if you really don't have money, STPM lah. Then you complain. My friend, his CGPA is 2.0. He get to enter local U also, and just because he's being sent to Sabah UMS. Ayo, very far lah, cannot lah, don't want lah, or UUM. Ayo, so up north.
Hey, the US, they actually travel across the country for university.
No, what I'm trying to say is they are giving you options. Maybe the topic is not the course, the degree. It's not the one that you choose in your first, second, third option. But you are complaining you tak ada loi you don't have money, you don't go and study hard, and then you complain about people's boomy quota. That was being said already. Don't go and change things that are said. It's very difficult one. Then you'll cause more racial issue. Just study hard. For what you just study hard. If you cannot afford, then you work for a while first. No need kanchiong one. No need kanchiong to go study one. You work for 1-2 years. I've seen people working for 1-2 years. Then they pay their own tuition fees in private U. Also can jadi one. So don't complain about all these things lah. I feel lah.
Yeah, if you want to lessen racial tension also, stop speaking in your own mother tongue in front of other races. That's happening in a lot of workplace,
Yep,
and
true.
in MNCs, in the meeting room, I mean, some people that I know complain to me like, nowadays, your youngsters don't speak English anymore, is it? Everyone just come in and speak Mandarin only. Like they don't care, got Malay, Indian around in the meeting room. They all speak Chinese among themselves, or even shout across the room also got. And then even what if some Chinese are bananas?
No.
Then your problem banana.
Because it was like I think 20 or 10 years ish plus ago. Last time no one knows Chinese. No one want to study Chinese. But then they only realized that I think when we were young, we were in primary school. only they realize
I
that.
have very different experience.
No, because in the job, last time in the job world, of course we need English. Yes, we study English and whatnot. But that time China was starting to be a manufacturer, very big company, and they are growing. So we need to learn Chinese or Mandarin to talk with others, to speak with, to communicate.
Yeah.
And that goes to Singapore as well. That's why Singapore, they are actually forcing their children now to learn Chinese where they hate. Even my cousin also, they don't like Chinese, but they have to learn. It's very important to learn basic communication. But I agree with you that it doesn't mean that we have to make that as an official language. Yeah.
And now, most of the youngsters, I mean, it depends on where you are, okay? There are quite a lot that are speaking broken English. So, I think because when I look at our parents' generation, right, they can speak perfect English. They can even skip out all the lama, fa, or everything. The Malaysian slang.
Yeah.
They don't have. They speak perfect English, and they are very proper. So
You know lama is from Chinese as well, right? La, ma,
and
pa.
my experience is that I'm being shunned upon for not speaking Chinese well last time, and I'm being called Lansi
During
for
where? During where?
across.
You mean like primary or
secondary, all.
Even in your workplace as well? Lesser lah, workplace.
Workplace cannot be lah. Workplace crazy man. You shun me for speaking English good. I mean good English or what? So it's being labelled as Lansi if you can speak English. Just purely on that.
I think there are a lot of people, a lot of y'all who are watching this, right? If you are a banana, you can relate.
They will say you're Lansi,
Yeah.
you know, just because you are banana or you don't know Chinese well. So that.
No,
so,
you should say the common thing is like those who can speak Chinese, they'll laugh at banana. Hey, you cannot speak Chinese, ah. But never before banana laugh at.
Yeah,
Right?
imagine if they do the same. Wow, all hell break loose again. They will say, wow, so Lansi. Why you think you can speak English very
Wow,
geng,
very
is it?
geng already
Blah,
after
blah,
the-
blah. You're Chinese, you don't know how to speak Chinese. Blah, blah, blah. They will say very mean things like that. But they can make a joke at bananas.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not to say anything, just that there has to be a balance, okay? I can speak Mandarin also. And I can speak Cantonese also. I'm not trying to shame anyone on
Hey, you
that.
should show your Cantonese a bit. Show how accurate.
Next time. I'm not trying to shame anyone on that, right? But just that you have to have some basic respect lah. When it's supposed to be in the workplace, you speak in English, or Malay, whatever your company's official language is now, okay? And practice lah. Practice makes perfect. Even if you don't know how to speak English well, don't always just because you yourself cannot speak English well, then people speak English to you, you feel intimidated. You feel intimidated, then you want to shame that person for speaking English well,
No.
say Lansi or what? For what?
I think besides English, we should also brush up on our Malay. If you are actually living in Malaysia, like I don't like, personally my BM is, I would say, quite good because I'm from a Malay school and from Johor, we speak a lot of Malay. I don't like when I go to government agencies, I know I communicate BM with them very well, even though like not exactly Malay kind of thing, right? But I can communicate properly, a full sentence. But I don't like the people next to me. They say, sorry, I don't speak BM.
And they are very proud.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
they're
not.
very
You
proud one.
don't be proud.
Don't be proud of
Your
that.
negaraku is in BM. Come on.
Yeah. Well, you'll be laughed at, if you go overseas. Let's say, imagine you go overseas study or work, right? And then people ask you, where are you from? Malaysia. What's your official language? What are you going to say? Malay, right? Can you speak? They always ask one, oh, can you speak a few words? Can you imagine if you cannot speak?
No,
They'll
you always
be
say
like,
apa khabar? Khabar baik.
yeah, but then people expect you to know how to speak.
More
one,
fluently lah.
Because you see other countries where got people don't know how to speak their own mother tongue or
Yeah.
their official language.
That's why it all falls back to the part that we are talking is we are not proud with our language. We are not proud with
where
our,
we are from.
Yeah, we are not proud at all. Even me myself, when we travel, people ask, where are you from? I say we're from Malaysia. Then we'll be like, whoa, oh, I know Malaysia. It's between Singapore and Thailand. Yeah. then we are actually very happy. But
It's actually quite sad.
it's actually quite sad. Like, why should I be? I know I should be happy. No, I should be proud. No, how do I say? Instead of being happy, I should be a bit frustrated because why you always say I'm between Thailand and Singapore? I should be known as a country myself, and I should have the mindset of you should know Malaysia. It's not like, oh, you know Malaysia very good. No.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I say it out correctly.
I mean, a lot of people are very prideful of their own country.
It's just like, for example, you say you're from France, then
Who
they are damn prideful, you know that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
You should know, bitch. That
because
kind of feeling.
we romanticize them
Yeah.
a lot also. It's actually good for the economy if your citizens are patriotic. Because then we support local, we believe in our own products, then the money cycles back into the economy.
Yep.
Everything helps. My Malay is not good also. I'm guilty of that, but I'm from a Malay school, I'm from SMK. But when I see Malay friends, when I see Malay, let's say, workers and all that, I try to converse with them in Malay as best as I can. Okay, of course I'll mix in some English words and all that, but at least they know one.
You're trying your best.
Yeah, they know, and they're very happy already. So that's one way to bring harmony into our society. Okay.
And for those of y'all who, I don't think you'll be watching this video anyway, but for those of y'all who are bad at BM, but then you're proud of you are bad at BM, that means you're worse than our Bangladeshis. You're worse than our Pakistanis because their BM is damn good.
Yeah.
BM is damn good, I tell you. They can speak BM with you because they come here, they learn BM. It's their mandatory thing. So be ashamed that you don't know BM, okay? Very harsh, I think this part we should do two episodes because almost 1 hour already. We should do 2 episodes about it. Yeah, because it's 2 different things.
Part 1, part 2.
Part 1, part 2, okay. So yeah, I mean, whatever it is, they say long time we didn't do home podcast. We can talk a lot of things. Very heated. That's why I have to on aircon again. Just now you're off again.
Very cold actually, but very heated. A lot of things that we observe inside we're not happy about our society because actually Malaysia is a very blessed country. We have more than enough to be better.
Yeah, to be better. Yeah, more than enough to be. Yeah, we should go back to our Asian tigers, Southeast Asian tigers or what.
Stop fighting with Singapore over food. Stop.
Yeah.
You fight with them on their currency, on their economy.
Correct.
I'm not trying to start propaganda. Just saying only.
Yeah. I mean
you fight on something more productive lah.
Yeah, more productive for the economy. Don't fight on food, fight on pakwa, fight on rumors, gossips. Those are useless lah. Come on.
And the simple thing, right? You see, all the influencers that are very popular in Malaysia are mostly doing not doing educational contents one. Because no one watches.
Yep, it's not because they don't do, it's because there is no one watching.
Yeah, so if there's no demand, takkan I go into it, right? Then why you go into it?
No, that's why you mean me
Yeah.
Passion ma. That's why the views not a lot what. Few K only ma. That's why this channel it took like 1 year plus to grow to only 5,000 subs. And my most viewed is only 10,000-ish views. It's not a lot. But I do appreciate you guys when you guys comment or email me, right? You are sending quality comments, even though it can be constructive, it can be bad or good. I don't really care. I mean, I don't really take to my heart, as in if it's bad. So
most of them are very constructive. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate. So it means that my viewers are actually very good quality.
Very quality.
Yeah, and I guess that's all for this episode. Do like, share, and subscribe my channel, and do let me know, right, if you guys feel that I should change my name, the channel's name, from my name is Dylan to something else. That because most of the time we include, they are both of us.
It's okay. Can remain. My name is Dylan. How the name started Find one day you want to do.
How the name started.
You want to do the story.
The next podcast
Anyone wants to watch? Comment down below.
Okay lah. But whatever it is, thank you so much for watching. And if you all feel that what we said is true or not true, do comment down below. I'll be very happy to just do a soft debate or just soft debate. Debate.
No, just
Just
discussion.
chit chat, this discussion. Okay, soft debate equals to discussion. Okay. Yeah, and I'll see you in my next video. 3, 2, 1, bye. Oh, make sure you do one bye. And see you in my next video. And I guess that's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.